with 200,000 cash, I feel very special. Swing that Lambo through the parking lot.
What is up, YouTube? I'm back with another banger, man. I'm here to show you guys the difference between pre-order and pre-made drops. I feel like this is the biggest question when it comes to beginning clothing brand owners, man. You guys don't know which route to go to, pre-made or pre-order. Today, I will be giving you guys the pros and cons of pre-made and pre-order and just showing you guys the different routes that you can go in, man. You can go in either route, honestly. A lot of people say that the pre-order method is dead because a lot of customers have been getting scammed by different brands during the pre-order method, man. But if you do the pre-order method right, there's nothing wrong with it, and I will show you guys how to do the pre-order method right today in this video. Before I get into showing you guys the pros and cons of pre-made versus pre-order, I want you guys to join that free clothing brand owner group chat, link in the description. We have over 1,000 clothing brand owners in this chat, constantly talking clothing brand game every single day. And your network is your net worth, meaning you have to surround yourself around people that have the same goal as you so you can achieve that same goal, man. We have clothing brand owners ready to, achieve their goals and finally have their big drop and eventually quit their job and do their clothing brand full time, right? So listen, if this sounds like a situation for you, man, make sure to join the chat. All right, it's completely free. I'm giving you guys the same resources that I didn't have when I first started out, man, when it comes to manufacturers, graphic designers, step-by-step pre-order versus pre-made drops, business credit, whatever it is, man. All that information is free in the Discord, so make sure you tap in with that Discord, man. If you are a clothing brand owner that wants to send me some merch, man, I will give you guys some free promo on my YouTube channel. On top of that, I will give you some free content, pictures, videos, reels, whatever it is. The P.O. box is in the description, size large. Everything, man, come get me right. First, let me give you the definition between pre-order and pre-made. So pre-made is basically you have a drop coming up, you already have the inventory on hand and you're ready to ship. Pre-order is constantly marketing your sample drop, and then you use the money from the sales to buy your bulk order. Eventually, your customer has to wait a certain amount of time to eventually get their order, because you use the money from your sales to purchase your bulk order, purchase inventory, and then eventually ship to the customer. Let's go over the pros of pre-order. The pros of pre-order is a lower financial risk. What does that mean? When you run a pre-order and you have a certain amount of sales, you're able to order the exact amount of inventory that you need, versus like a pre-made, you're kind of like gambling on yourself. You get a certain amount of pieces, you don't know if those pieces are gonna sell, but you are prepared because you have the inventory on hand. With a pre-order, it's a lower financial risk because after your drop day, after the amount of sales that you get, you now have the money to spend on that bulk order and you're not wasting any money. It improves cash flow. Again, like I said, you already have the money to spend on your bulk order. Basically, you don't have to come out of pocket for inventory when you already have the money for the inventory. The good thing about pre-order is that the customer pays up front and you're able to use that money to spend on your inventory and not have to, again, waste any money of your own. Flexible product testing, right? So this coming Friday, I have a drop coming. I want to test this hoodie and I want to see how many sales I get, right? Boom, say I only get 30 to 50 sales. Okay, cool. So I got 30 to 50 sales for that hoodie, boom. Now I get to test another product, maybe a beanie or a hat or some pants, and I could test that product maybe a couple weeks later down the line. That way, again, I'm not losing any money. I did a pre-order for this hoodie. I have the money for it already for my bulk, cool. I can test another product because I didn't waste any money on the last product. Pre-order, another pro pre-order that is equal friendly, right? You're not, again, wasting any money on any inventory that you don't think is gonna sell. Doing pre-made and you're getting 50 to 100 pieces, again, you don't know if they're gonna sell, right? So say you get 50 pieces and you only sell 20, now you're sitting on 30 pieces and don't know what to do with them because you didn't get a chance to sell them. Now, let's get into the cons of pre-order. And this is why a lot of people said the pre-order method is dead, because of these cons right here, man. After I give you guys the cons of pre-order, I'm gonna give you guys a way that you can actually use pre-order to your benefit. So one of the cons of pre-order is longer wait times. So you gotta think about it like this, right? You do a pre-order, you have to use the money from the sales to start your bulk order. How long does a bulk order take? About 2 to 3 weeks. So that's how long your customer is going to be waiting to get their order, because you use their money to start your bulk order. A lot of people nowadays are used to Amazon. They're used to the next day or 2 day shipping. So as a new brand, it's kind of hard because A new customer that just purchased from your brand is waiting 2-3 weeks, and that trust isn't there yet. So people don't really trust you yet to be waiting 2 to 3 weeks for their order with you. Let's talk about production delays. So another con could be production delays, right? Your manufacturer, there might be a production delay with your manufacturer. They might make a mistake and you have to wait a little longer for the production. So now your customer is waiting even longer for their order, man. And then that's where the disputes come in. Customers start complaining in your direct messages. They start complaining to your email, wondering where their order is and possibly thinking that they got scammed. So another con for pre-order, man, and I wouldn't say it's so much of a con, but it's just extra work that you have to do. And this is customer service, all right? So a con is that you have to communicate with your customer and let them know this will be a 2 to 3 wait on your order. Before you even order, man, that has to be on your product page, right? If you guys are running pre-orders, you wanna make sure that it is clear to the customer that you will be waiting 2 or 3 weeks for your order. It has to be clear, y'all. These customers are taking out their credit card and spending their hard-earned money with you. You have to be clear with communication. The reason why a lot of people say pre-order method is dead is because a lot of these customers were getting scammed by these new brands, right? I'm gonna say new brands because a lot of you new brand owners don't know how to run a business. A lot of these customers were getting scammed by these new brands because they were running off with their money and the communication was very weak and very low. The one way to make your pre-order successful is communication, y'all. Communication solves 99.9% of problems. If you make it clear to your customer that, boom, on your product page, before they even order, you will be waiting 2 to 3 weeks for your order. Say the customer still purchases. Okay, cool. A week goes by. You want to update that customer and let them know, hey, your order will be ready in about 2 weeks. Our manufacturer is in whatever stage that the manufacturer is in. You want to let that customer know and update them via email, via direct message, whatever it is. You want to update your customer and let them know, hey, your order will be here in a week. Hey, our inventory is on our way to us and it will be shipped to you this week. It's that communication you guys have to keep with your customer. You have to keep that communication, or else the customer will think they're getting scammed. You have to think as a customer as well. You buy from them and it says, all right, 2 to 3 weeks, you'll be waiting for this. You've already waited 2 weeks and you haven't got an update from the brand. Personally, me as a customer, I think I'm possibly gonna get scammed because I haven't even got an update letting me know the update on my order. So if you have very clear communication, man, very good customer service when it comes to running a pre-order, you're gonna be just fine. So make sure you have that communication to a T, man. Make sure you're responding to DMs. Make sure you're responding to all emails, man. And I know that sometimes, you know, customers can ask some real like unintelligent questions. I don't even know if that's a word, to where it can really aggravate you and irritate you as a brand owner. But the customer comes first, y'all. That's what you guys have to realize, man. The customer comes first. You have to just answer the question, just go on about your day, all right? The customer is always number one, man. You guys have to realize that. Customer service is top tier when it comes to a pre-order drop, man. And especially as a new brand, you guys have to think about it like this. If you're a new brand, nobody knows about you. Nobody knows your name. Nobody knows you personally. Nobody knows about your brand. But somebody is taking out their credit card and spending their hard-earned money with you, and it's a pre-order. Why wouldn't you have that communication and let them know, hey, your order is on the way, your order is in production, you know, whatever it is, especially you being a new brand. You want to build that trust, man. You want to build that satisfaction that the customer will in fact be getting their order, right? Especially as a new brand, because again, these customers might think you're a scam, even though you personally know that you're not going to scam these people. They don't know that unless you communicate with them. Now let's get into the pre-made aspect of your drop. Pre-made is basically products manufactured, stored in advance, right? Inventory sitting, ready to drop, ready to ship. Pre-made is honestly my favorite way of dropping a collection or a product because I like the fact that the inventory is right on hand and it's ready to ship. Let me just go over some of the pros of pre-made. Number one, immediate shipping. So as soon as you drop, the item is ready to ship. It brings a satisfaction to your customer knowing that they're gonna get this product within 3 to 5 days or next day shipping or whatever it is. That immediate shipping is a great selling point because the customer knows they're gonna get their product within less than a week. They know they're gonna get their product. Compared to pre-order, it's like, all right, I gotta wait 2 to 3 weeks. I don't know if this brand is gonna scam me. I don't know if it's gonna be really 4 to 5 weeks instead of 2 to 3 weeks. With pre-made, it's like, all right, the inventory is right here on hand. As soon as you purchase, it's ready to ship. This immediate shipping just brings brand loyalty, right? It brings that trust. If a new customer is on your website and you're doing pre-made, the trust for your brand is now bigger for that customer because the satisfaction that the shipping is immediate, the shipping is quick, right? Just like Amazon, I'm telling you, these people are used to Amazon. So if you have that type of Amazon shipping, they're gonna be rocking with your brand tenfold. So the good thing about pre-made is that you can check the quality before you ship. So as you get the inventory in before you drop, you're able to check each piece for a quality check, right? To make sure everything is good, tags is good, there's no miscommunication with the sizing or the bags or anything. Everything is good. You can make sure the product is good before it ships out to the customer. The pre-made aspect of your drop can lead to higher conversion rates. It can lead to a customer automatically buying once they see that you have fast shipping. Drop is pre-made, and it will boost your conversion rate because the customer doesn't have a question on whether or not they want to buy. They know that they're going to get the product as soon as possible. They know the quality is there for the product. They see that your product page is descriptive with size charts and photos of the product, and they have no question. They have no doubt on whether or not they want to buy from your brand. I think the biggest difference between the pre-made and the pre-order is the shipping. The shipping is the biggest thing because a lot of these customers, again, they want their product immediately. With pre-made, that's why I'm a little bit more for pre-made, because that shipping aspect, right? The fact that I'm a customer and I know that I'm gonna get my product within a week, I like that. I wanna spend money on that type of product compared to a pre-order where it's like, all right, I gotta wait a certain amount of time for a product that I don't even know if I'm gonna get. And if any of you brands are running ads, that's a great headline to have when you're running ads. Next day shipping, 2-day shipping, free shipping, fast shipping, or pre-made, right? Even putting in the headline that is pre-made, inventory on hand, in stock, that type of thing. Those type of words, those type of headlines will make a customer buy because they know that they're gonna get this product pretty quick. Now let's talk about the cons of pre-made, because there are some cons when it comes to pre-made. There's a higher upfront cost, y'all. So you have to put up money for pre-made. You have to have that capital to spend on pre-made because you're getting the inventory first compared to pre-order, where you're using the money from the sales to spend on the inventory. With pre-made, you have to have that money up front to spend before you even drop. Again, I'm for pre-made if you have the capital for pre-made, right? If you have the capital to spend on inventory with however many pieces that you want to get, if you have that capital to spend on pre-made, please go pre-made. Another con is risk of unsold stock. Now, if you market the right way, if you have a great pre-launch strategy, you don't have to worry about sitting on inventory. So if you market the right way before your drop, if you market long enough before your drop, you don't have to worry about sitting on inventory. But if you don't market long enough on your drop, if you don't do your pre-launch strategy, if you don't plan and you just drop and you only sell 20 pieces out of the 50 that you have, you're gonna be sitting on those 30 pieces. If you're a brand owner right now, sitting on inventory right now, I need you to go back to my YouTube videos and look at the video that says how to sell unsold inventory, where I give you guys 3 ways on how to sell unsold inventory. So if you're a brand owner watching, man, and you already did the pre-made method and you're still sitting on inventory, make sure you guys go watch that video. I'm showing you guys how to sell unsold inventory. Number 3 would be storage costs. Having storage, just inventory sitting. You don't have to worry about that if you market the right way, if you have a great pre-launch strategy. At the end of the day, man, me as a 6-figure brand owner, I suggest you going pre-made. Even if it's like 30 pieces, I really strongly suggest pre-made, man. Again, but there's nothing wrong with pre-order. You just have to have that communication, man. You have to be on the communication, man. You have to have that communication to a T and make sure you're communicating with your customers. But if you have that money for a pre-made drop, man, please do a pre-made drop. You will sell out a lot faster. Having that aspect to your website saying that it's a pre-made drop, man, 3 to 5 days shipping or next day shipping or 2-day shipping, man, that aspect right there for a customer is something that they're looking for. Again, man, a lot of people are shopping on Amazon now and they're getting their items very, very quickly. The pre-order method is cool, man. You just gotta have that communication. but a lot of customers are impatient with themselves. So if you have the capital to do pre-made, please do pre-made, man. It's gonna help you in the long run. It's gonna build that loyalty with your brand. It's gonna build that trust. So whenever you drop again, you have loyal customers that have already got your product, already know what your product is about, man. They know the quality and they know that they're actually gonna get their product. That's the difference between pre-made and pre-order, man. Again, there's nothing wrong with either way. You just gotta go about it the right way. If you're a clothing brand owner, man, and you need step-by-step help when it comes to owning a clothing brand, again, join my Discord. There's a bunch of clothing brand owners in there, man, giving out free game, free sauce, and just helping each other out during this clothing brand journey, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm giving you guys 2 to 3 videos a week on owning a clothing brand, giving you guys just the information I didn't have when I first started a brand. When I first started, I'm telling y'all, like, there weren't a lot of YouTube videos on how to start a brand or how to even just go about owning a brand, man. I'm just trying to give you guys information that I've learned throughout the years for free on this YouTube channel, man. So make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys have any topics, any struggles that you're having with your brand right now, make sure you leave it in the comments and I'll make sure to make a video on it. So if you guys have any topics that I didn't attack already, make sure you put it in the comments and I'll make sure to get to it, all right? We're on the way to 3K subscribers, man. I appreciate everybody showing love. Mr. BeSpecial, we out. Let's get it.